Hello and welcome to your breathwork around self-forgiveness. I invite you to take a comfortable position, either seated or laying down. If you feel called to do so, just maybe having a journal beside you for any thoughts that come up. Once you're seated, you're just going to start to take a deep breath in through the nose and exhaling out through the mouth. We're just going to start to regulate the nervous system by taking deep breaths in and slower, longer breaths out. Just a reminder to go at your own pace. This is your body. This is your time. This is your opportunity to connect deep within. Start to notice what shows up for you in your physical body, the thoughts that show up. And again, just using that journal beside you to write down anything that you feel is important. Any of the prompts given in this meditation is completely up to you to follow through on. There is no judgment. If there is something that you don't feel like you need to write about, or that maybe you're not ready for, then that is okay. Hold the space for yourself for what you are ready for. Taking a deep breath in and exhale. So just start to get closer to your breath, aligning it with your mind, your heart, your body, and your soul. And as you start to get connected with your breath, I want you to reflect on where the self-shame, self-doubt, and unforgiveness is showing up in your body. And if you're not sure where, just starting with a body scan. So from the crown of your head, noticing if you have any pain or dis-ease or discomfort there. And asking yourself, is this related or associated to my self-forgiveness? And then coming down to the center of your forehead, your third eye center. Okay, so this area has to deal with any lack of clarity or lack of guidance that you may be experiencing. And asking yourself here, how can you become more clear on moving through this journey of self-forgiveness? Just checking in with your breath. Just begin to soften the forehead, soften the eyebrows, soften the eyelids, unclench the jaw, and separate the teeth. Just feeling a little bit more of relief in that jaw area as you let your jaw just hang even slightly more. Maybe even placing the tip of the tongue on the back of your two front teeth. Feeling the tension ease up. And just remembering that feeling of that tension easing up. Relating that back to forgiveness and noticing how that physically feels within your body. The release of tension, the release of heaviness. Using this exercise as a metaphor to give yourself permission to release. Just by letting go slightly and maybe even revisiting when you need to. How's your breath? We're just gonna drop the shoulders and roll the shoulder blades back. We just wanna open up that heart center. Keeping our heart open. And this can be a scary thing to do, to keep our heart open, to let love in, and to release what's maybe keeping us safe or what we think is keeping us safe. So just tuning into your heart and asking yourself here, what is it that you're carrying that you feel that you need to release? What heaviness around your self-forgiveness? How is it showing up for you physically in your heart center? How's your breath? And so shifting our focus to what we have in our heart that makes us feel good, the times of self-compassion, the times of forgiveness. And if you can just bring that energy and frequency into your heart, of maybe a time where you forgave someone or a time where you did forgive yourself. How did that feel for you in your heart center? Did it feel like a load was lifted off of your chest? Did it feel like you made more space? I want you to tune into your own individual experience of what that felt and looked like for you. We carry so much in our heart. And asking yourself, what do you want to keep carrying? And what do you want to release? And just a reminder that this is a process. Forgiveness does not happen overnight. Forgiveness is a journey, one that we revisit over and over again. But just remembering that it gets easier every time. I want you to still focus on this heart center. And I want you to see your heart as layers. Usually when we have layers, those layers are for protection. The core of you is warm, the core of you is pure. I want you to start from the most outer layer and ask yourself, is this layer serving you? Or is it weighing on your heart? If it is serving you, keep the layer. If it is not serving you, shed it in whatever way feels good for you. Maybe you visualize it peeling right off. Maybe it's melting off. And I want you to do this with every layer of your heart that's protecting the purity of it. Whatever you feel that you do not need, allow it to just come right off, even if it's just for this moment. How's your breath? Deep breath in and exhale. Just remembering to breathe at your own pace, listening to your body. We're going to move down to our solar plexus, which is just below our heart center, our upper abdominal area. And I want you to notice how maybe your digestive system is reacting when we're holding on to that self-shame and that unforgiving part of us that feels like we need to punish ourselves. How is your digestive system reacting? And that term of having knots in your stomach, is that something that resonates with you? And if so, I'd like you to start to visualize the knots in your stomach, slowly one by one, beginning to unravel and transmuting into light. Start to visualize your digestive system clearing out, becoming as healthy as ever. And through this clear out, it's done through that forgiveness. It's done through honoring what you need from yourself in all aspects of your life. Whether that's nourishing your body with wholesome foods and hydration, or turning towards your rituals and spiritualities to release. Everything is linked, everything is intertwined. And when you're ready, you're just going to move your awareness down to your sacral area, so that's your lower abdominal area. You can place your palms in this area if it feels safe for you. Just start to focus on your breath. Again, just going at your own pace. Checking in with yourself to see how you're feeling. And so in this sacral area, we tend to hold our traumas, especially if you're a survivor of sexual violence. We tend to hold our insecurities here, our shame. In fact, the sacral area is very much tied to forgiving of ourselves. So I want you to turn inwards and notice, what are some physical things that are coming up for you here as a result of not being able to forgive? And remember, we're looking at this from the lens of non-judgment. We're seeing it from the lens of self-compassion. Here, just want you to close your eyes, place your palms to your sacral area, and visualize a white healing light starting ever so small, And with every breath, it gets bigger and brighter, illuminating your sacral area. And as the sacral area illuminates with light, it also starts to melt away any of that self-shaming, the lack of confidence, the impacts of trauma. And you start to feel lighter and healthier in this area. And as you're holding this area with your palms, I'd like you to just whisper words of confidence, of forgiveness to this area. Some words that could be whispered could simply just be, I forgive you. I understand that you are a human being experiencing life through emotions. That there is no right or wrong decision that you've made. These are just experiences. Really talking to that womb area of yours, reassuring yourself that you are worthy of forgiveness. And that the behaviors or actions or experiences that are not aligned with who you expect yourself to be are just stepping stones to closer to that beautiful person you already are. Just taking a moment to honor this sacred space that you have as a woman in your body. And to maybe vow, if this feels okay for you, to vow that you're going to honor yourself. You're going to honor all parts of you. That there's nothing that you have done that is unforgivable. How's your breath? Then I'd like you to bring your awareness to your root chakra, so the base of your spine. And I want you to just tie this golden string to the base of your spine. At the other end of the string is an anchor or a pin. I'd like you to place that anchor or pin as far into Mother Earth as you need to feel grounded. And once you've placed that anchor or pin, just let your sit bones start to sink into the foundation beneath you and feel what it's like to be supported. How good does that feel to be supported? How good does it feel to be grounded and connected? Start to visualize a white healing light starting from the base of your spine, traveling all the way up your spine to the crown of your head. And I want this white healing light for you as it travels up the spine and it's about to merge through the crown of your head as it merges through, this is a symbolic act of release. This light represents the forgiveness within yourself. And you can bring yourself to the base of your spine as many times as you need to, and visualize that white healing light, that forgiveness within yourself traveling all the way up to the crown of your head. And as it merges through that beautiful crown of your head and connects to the skies above, you are free. You're free from self-shame, self-doubt. You are free to forgive. You are lighter. Now you are connected to all realms of the earth, the sky, the earth beneath you, the air and ether around you. Our bodies are made up of majority of water. Water is cleansing. And just allow that water within you already to re-cleanse, re-purify yourself. You are connected to all elements of the earth, and through this, you are free. You are sovereign, and you are beautiful. From my heart to yours, I'm sending you so much healing, so much warmth. And I encourage you to seek that power within you that's already there, to move forward with the lens of self-compassion. There is no right or wrong. Thank you so much, and have a beautiful rest of your day.